My friends were game for anything. Women with a flair for superstition. But by now their cheeks were drooping with strain. "Susannah, listen," Lizzie said, putting her hands on her hips and looking up at me. She was my most feminist, most incense-knowledgeable pal. "From what I understand, your mother was a powerful force. I don't think she'd choose to hide her spirit in the towel drawers." I laughed. The tension was broken. She was right. I had to let superstitions go. "Come on, let's have some lunch." In the afternoon, we got to work on the papers. We went through the plain wooden secretary, once housed in the boathouse in the Hamptons, which Jane had retained after the divorce. We went through the closet with an extra bolt lock where she had stored her valuables when she went away for the summer. One by one, the stack of white banker's boxes we'd brought with us dwindled, each unfolded and filled with tax information, old checks, letters, and school district lawsuit business. "What's in this chest?" my friend Terry asked, her hands running over the intricately carved dark wood of the Asian trunk in the living room. "Probably my old baby clothes." I knelt down next to it, pushed the bronze locking mechanism. The others gathered around. The chest top hinged up to envelop us in the smell of mothballs. Inside were not clothes, but rows of little books, spine side down, the years marked in chronological order. Slam. I let the heavy wood lid free fall shut. I scooted violently back on the carpet. Maura and Reba looked sideways at me. "What? What's wrong?" "Her diaries," I said. It was as if the books were covered in anthrax dust. My mother had said she'd given up journaling when she retired, 14 years ago. I hadn't thought about them in years. I sank back onto the white wool, put my feet up on the coffee table. My heart pounded, loud in my ears. Why is it only in my right ear? As if my heart had migrated upwards. Terry and the others continued packing away the files from Jane's desk, chatting mildly all around me. I could tell they were giving me space, honoring something. But why would I need it? My body leaden, the carpet thin under my shoulders. I stayed quiet. After a while, Diane nodded at the rest of the group. "We'll pack up the diaries, and you can decide later whether to throw them away or read them." 45 volumes of my mother's words. Did she leave them for me to read, wanting me to tell her story to the world? Did she intend to convince doubters of the moral rightness of her plan? Was I supposed to be her interpreter? Or, worse yet, her confessor?